Hey, today we're going to be doing a little Let's Play video for the solo print and play game 52 Realms Adventures. "52 Realms Adventures" is designed by Matthew Dunstan and Rory Muldoon, with illustrations also by Rory Muldoon. Published by Postmark Games in 2024 after a successful Kickstarter campaign they held towards the end of the year. This is a game you can download and print yourself, available on the publisher's website for just £5. And there's no crafting required in this one, you just need to print a dungeon sheet and a character sheet on a single piece of paper. And at the time of recording, there are 2 maps and 4 characters available. You get 2 characters on each sheet, and you will just rotate and slide under for the character you want to use. You will also need a standard deck of playing cards. We have an assortment here, we're just going to pick one, a little novelty pack. I think I'll be using the Font Awesome deck of cards, but you can use any deck, and they kind of change the vibe of the game. These ones are quite striking, quite like these. You will also need 3 markers. We're going to be using coffee beans because we are board game beans. Alright, so we do have another video on this game that gives a bit of a more in-depth overview along with our initial impressions. I won't be doing a full teach here today, but I will briefly cover the setup of the game, and I'll also try to talk through it as much as I can while playing. And maybe that will prove valuable to some people, I'm not sure. We'll see. We haven't done a Let's Play video in a long time. The last time we did a Let's Play, we had the big camera on us and the overhead camera, and it became a lot of work. The files were massive out of the main camera, and I don't think the main camera is needed for this kind of video because we made ourselves tiny in the corner of the screen anyway, so it's not, I don't think it's needed. So we're trying something a bit different. It's just me today, Christian, because it's a solo game. This is a solo game. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so getting rid of the extra decks of cards. Again, you just need a standard deck of cards and 3 tokens. I'm going to be playing as the Barbarian today because I've only been playing the Seers so far. In the last video we did on this game, Joanna played the Barbarian and it seemed really cool. It had some good powers and she got a good score as well. So yeah, we are playing map 1, Tomb of the Ever-Wandering Soul. Give you a brief overview of how to set it up and then we'll start playing. So you pick the character you want. Again, you get 2 on that piece of paper. You just flip it around. You don't have to laminate these, by the way. We just laminated that to make it feel a bit nicer, make it last a bit longer. There's no writing or drawing to do in this game. If you're familiar with some other Postmark games, like Voyages, for example, you're drawing on the map. There's none of that. You're literally just using a 52 card deck. So that I'm a Barbarian, and you take 1 token on the start, on the dungeon. We'll put aside the other 2 tokens for later. If you have any joker cards or extra cards inside your deck, you can go ahead and remove those. They're not needed for this game. Oh, sorry, I just realized I've put this way too high. There we are. So joker, extra card. Okay, that can go. And then I think the rest is fine. Again, this is the Font Awesome deck of cards. If you're not familiar with Font Awesome, they are an icon toolkit, really, for the web. It's a tool for web developers to use. I got a hold of this as part of a Kickstarter they did. And I got a hold of this as a part of a Kickstarter Postmark Games did. Can't go wrong with Postmark Games. Probably the best value for money in board gaming, I reckon. £5. You get all these goodies. Oh, and they're still adding stuff, by the way. They're still making new characters, and I think there's new maps to come as well. Okay, setup of the game. I'm not good at super shuffling like I see some people do, the whole thing. Yeah, nah, I'm not about that life. I can't do that. So do start with, you take 2 cards that are going to become your items over here on the right. Get a 4, and I get a 3. 4 of hearts. The value actually doesn't matter for items, so it's just a hearts. The item is determined by the suit of the card. So that's a health potion. And we've got a Cloak of Deception. Okay, Cloak of Deception is cool. They let this card, you discard it. It lets you change and equip card's value to any value or suit, which is always handy in battle. A health potion lets you heal up a wound if you accrue any wounds. And then you have a lucky crystal, which I haven't got yet. Lets you replace a drawn card with a new one. And a strength potion, ready all equipped cards. I quite like getting strength potions because as you play the game, you exhaust cards quite a lot. Okay, next you want to, for your initial loadout, you get your equipment. You are drawing cards to a value of 20 or more here. As soon as you pass 20, you stop, okay? So 7, 6, that's not bad. 13, 16. Okay, ace I'll deal with in a bit and I'll explain why. What were we at? 16, yeah. Queen, cool. That's a good starting loadout. That definitely takes us past 20. Leave your draw pile nearby because you'll be drawing as you play. The ace card. Aces in this game are curses. And when you draw an ace card while playing, you have to look at this table here and immediately action it. But you can use a health potion if you have one to discard against it. But in the initial loadout, they don't come to effect, so you can just shuffle that back into the deck somewhere. I'll probably give the deck a little shuffle. Right, and that's it. That's all you need to start playing. Again, I'm playing as Barbarian today. First time I've played as them. You get 20. This is the HP here. You get 25 as a Barbarian. On the Seer, the one I've been playing normally, you only get 20. And these are your special abilities here. So you got Deadly Riposte. Whenever you block an attack exactly by defending, deal 5 damage to the enemy. Axe Fling, only available against A and B enemies. Once per battle, as an action, you can discard an equip card to deal damage equal to double its rank. So that's pretty cool. That's only available on the club cards. And Frenzy. This is like always active. If you kill an enemy within 2 battle rounds, you take its card as loot. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so again, we're not doing a full teach. We're just going to start playing. Good? Right. Also, I hope the audio will be okay in this video. I'm doing something a bit different with the audio that I don't normally do. Normally, I'm recording into the camera. Today, I'm recording just into the microphone, and we'll take the audio from there. Ready to start playing. Here we go. So I have a really nice starting loadout of equipment. A lot of things I can use. When you use equipment, by the way, you just exhaust the card, unless you're forced to discard one, but you just exhaust the card, and that happens by rotating it like so. And when it's ready to use again, after you've like refreshed it, or if you've done a full rest, it's ready to go. And the aim of the game is to get here, kill the boss, and score up any loot you have. Right, starting off, you can either face an enemy, or I can take this path here. I have to exhaust to 4. It doesn't have to be exactly, you can exhaust any number of cards. I think I'm going to exhaust actually, so let me just shuffle these around a bit so it makes sense. Numerical order. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to the menu path. Going sideways. We've entered a room now. Cloaked figure. This is an event room. When you come to these, you just draw a card and you'll see what you get. There's a chance to get an item, a loot, an equip, and a wound. What are we going to be? Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. Items. So that's a strength potion. Again, the value for these items, they don't matter. Just the suit. Okay, so now I can either go up into a... Sorry, I think I call this a challenge. This one's an event room. This is a challenge room. And in challenge room, you have to exhaust cards to meet the criteria. And we can do that, actually. I have this queen. You see here it says any black cards. I have this queen. Queen of clubs. I can do that, because the queen is worth 12. That would put me here, and I would get a reward card. I'm going to do that. If I go sideways, I'd have to battle, and I don't know. I don't want to battle right now. So up we go. I need to discard again. So that's a 7 to pass the door. We are now in the challenge room. If I came into this room and I wasn't able to exhaust any cards matching its criteria, or if I didn't meet 7, then I would get a wound. So always, if you can, pay attention to the rooms you go into before you go into them. So I can do this. I can exhaust a queen. It's 12. That puts me here for 1 reward. So you just take the card. I get a 10. And as it's a reward, it's not specifying loot, it's specifying reward. I can put this where I want. I can take it into my equipment, I can take it into my items, or I can pop it in loot. Normally I would want to take this as loot, but I've just exhausted a bunch of cards getting here. We're saying that the jailer's just next door and I don't have the cost to take that. No, let's take it as equipment. Let's be safe. Don't want to get destroyed by the jailer. Okay, I could have also gone sideways. I still can, actually, now that I've got this card. Exchange loot. Nah, we're going into jailer. Free passage, jailer. Okay, battle time. This battle is with a B class enemy. All the enemies have a little letter associated to them, and you just match it to the table at the top of this dungeon map. And that defines how much health points the enemy is going to have. And you get 1 extra reward for this. So we'll do it in a normal setup. So you got the 8 and the 7. The highest card becomes the current enemy, and the 7 becomes its battle reward. And then, because this is +1 reward, you can just draw another card. So I know if I defeat this enemy, I get these 2 cards. Here's where the other tokens come into play. So this is you use 1 token to track what kind of enemy it is and what actions are going to be doing. So this is a ghoul. It's determined by the suit. And the health is determined by the rank of the card plus the table up here. So this is a B class enemy. So that's 8 plus 10, 18 health points for the enemy. All right. So you set up the bet. You draw a card for the enemy first. It doesn't do its action straight away unless it's a lightning symbol. So that's a 4 of diamonds. So it would be doing this attack. But you still get to go first, okay? So it's going to be doing, if not damaged, it will heal X plus 5. So it would heal 4 plus 5 if I don't do any damage to it. So I'm thinking, well, I just have to damage it and that's not going to come into effect. So you can only use 1 equip card while attacking. You can use multiple equip cards while defending. I was thinking I would just smack it now, take it down to 8, but that just gives me a wound. I might do Axe Fling once per battle as an action. Discard a ready card to deal damage double its rank. That would kill it in 1 shot. I might do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. I can get rid of this card straight away. So that gets discarded because I'm doing an Axe Fling. The enemy is dead. That's 20 damage. Good. I've defeated this enemy. in one move. So I get the Frenzy perk. That means I get this card as loot. I like that. I'll probably take the 7 as loot as well. And we can use this 8 as a equipment card to kind of replace that 10 we just got rid of. That gets discarded, the enemy's battle card, and we're ready to continue our journey. So we can take an A battle or 7. I would quite like to refresh everything, which I can do here. And this room I can only attempt if I have even cards. And right now I don't have any. I have 1 even card actually. I do have 1 even card. And I could. No, I can't. I would have to discard this card to get there because it's 7. So I'm left with a 3. Then I can't do the challenge. So fight we must. Let's set up for the battle again. 10 and Queen. Queen is a white. I'm not particularly fond of them because they have an extra power. If any damage they deal will always wound regardless. So we'll see if we can take care of it. It's only an A-class enemy now, so that's nice. So that's a queen, which is 12. Yeah, is it 12? Yeah, 12 plus 5. So that's good. 17, and it's a white. We prepare it. Oh, nice. It's going to only attack me for 2. I can always defend against a 2. That's fine. There's a lot of decision space in this game, which you may have noticed, which is really cool. It's really amazing what they've done with a deck of cards. Every game I've played so far has been fun and different routes and variability. I might as well attack it. So I'm going to do 8 damage. Exhausting that card. I can't do the Axe Fling because I don't have a spade card. So we can do 8 damage. That brings it down 17 to 9. It's attacking me for X. Damage dealt always wounds, so it doesn't even matter that it's a 2. I think I just pull the card and take it as a wound. Normally you would compare a card against this to see the amount of damage it does. Oh, sorry, if it wounds or not. If it's greater than this value, it wouldn't do anything. But if it's equal to or less than, maybe this was a mistake. I'm going to get a big wound, aren't I? Ah, okay. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Next round of the battle. Prepare for that. Hey, okay. Dealing with an ace card now. Take 1 wound. I just took a wound. I don't want to take another wound. I'm going to use a health potion here to negate the effect of this ace card. Okay. You have to discard the potion. Ace card is gone. We're still setting up for the enemy. 5 of diamonds. That's not bad. Block 8. If not damaged, exhausts highest equip. Okay. So I can't block it. I'm not going to bother attacking it. Oh, sorry, I don't need to block it. I'm not going to bother attacking it because it just gets blocked. So this is going to happen regardless. It's going to exhaust my highest card regardless. So I might as well rest. That takes my turn. 6, 7, 8. I always get a bit in the jumble to mess with these cards. Okay, 6, 7, 8. I haven't attacked it. It's exhausted my highest equip. So that just gets exhausted straight away. That's that round done. Because I rested, discarded. Next round. 7. 7 of spades. Attack 8 can only be blocked with a single equip. Okay, well, it's on 9 health. I wish I could finish it off in 1 move. Again, you can only use 1 equip. Am I going to? I am. I'm going to waste a Cloak of Deception at this early stage. So I'm using this 3. I'm going to turn this 3 into a 9. Okay. So that kills off the enemy. The white is gone. 7. I didn't kill it in 2 moves this time, but I do get this. And I can make this loot. Yeah, I like loot. Okay, we're in the spring. Goody. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken that as loot. Nah, it's fine. So, I'm in the spring. I can either reduce 1 wound or refresh all of my equip cards. I'm going to refresh them. I'm going to go push upwards now. Actually, now I'm going to go here. So 10. I need to exhaust the queen to pass that room, the door. Even cards only. I have 2 even cards I could exhaust to get 2 rewards. I think I'm going to do that. I exhaust these 2 here. That's good. That gives me, what is that? 14. That gives me 2 rewards. Oh, cool. Rewards can go anywhere. Lucky crystal, maybe. And I'll take this as equipment. No, I'll take this as loot. Watch me regret that later. Okay, now I have to face an enemy. I'm going to just push upwards, I think. Can go many different ways in this game. This is a B-class enemy. Let's see what we got. The curse card. Discard 1 equip. And I have to do this now because I don't have a health potion. And the lucky crystal can't be used against this. Discard 1 equip. Well, that's easy. Go to the lowest one. Thank you. Still setting up for the enemy. 10. 5 would be the reward. This is a B-class enemy. That's 20. And it's a white again, my favorite. Okay, just adjusting. It's getting pretty warm. It's rainy here today in Portugal, and it's meant to be cold, but inside it's hot. Okay, battle, setting up. King, that seems like a high number. It's not too bad because you're going by the suit. Oh no, I'm not. It's a diamond, not a heart. Block 8. If not damaged, exhaust highest equip. That's fine. Well, never mind. It would have been fine, except I can't damage it, so there's no point. I will just refresh. I will rest on my turn. Let's sort these out again. I'm resting. It's blocked me for 8. And it wasn't damaged, so it exhausts straight away my queen. Fine, on to the next one. Okay, this time it's the heart. And it's just a lightning symbol, so this happens straight away. Destroy X amount of cards, where X is the number of wound cards you have. I only have 1 wound card, so that's cool. Destroy, this gets rid of the card. Depletes your draw deck. That's a way to lose. If you run out of cards, when it comes to you needing a card and you don't have one, you've lost the game. You can also lose if I hit 25 damage. Queen is gone. On to the next one. Next round. Attack 8. Again, we're going by the suit here first, so it's attack 8. The value doesn't come into play. Can only be blocked with a single equip. It's going to attack me for 8. But I want to do some damage to it. But I can block it. I'm going to block it. So I've blocked it for 8. Oh, I keep forgetting this one actually. Whenever you block an attack exactly by defending, deal 5 damage. Oh, cool. I blocked it. It was going to attack me for 8. I've blocked it for 8 with a single equipment card, so I've met its criteria. That means I get to damage it for 5, bring it down to 15, and I get to refresh one other equip. I like that. That's really cool. Barbarian. That's a good character. Next round, 3 of hearts. These ones are easy. I like these. Destroy 1 card again because I only have 1. Boom. My turn. I'm going to attack it for the queen. Yeah, so 12, is it? Yeah, Brings us down to 3. That gets exhausted. Sorry. 9 of diamonds. It's going to block for 8. And if it's not damaged, it will exhaust the highest equip. Okay, so I can't damage it because I only have 6 and 7. They're not big enough. I'm going to rest on my turn. It's at the enemy's turn. It exhausts my highest equip, the queen again, end of round. Attack 8. That's fine. I can kill it now. So I'm going to use the lowest one. It is dead. The monster is defeated. And I get this 5 as a reward. And I'm going to take this as a strength potion because we are coming close to the enemy, the boss. So we are into the spring now. I'm going to refresh everything because we don't have enough runes to really worry too much right now. We have 4 damage out of a possible 25. I really hope this video works out okay as well, that the audio is okay and that the quality of the video is okay. Please let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions or thoughts or concerns about the way we're doing something. I did record this yesterday and I rambled on too much trying to teach a bit of the game, and we ended up with a 50-minute video, which was a bit too long. We're pushing 30 right now, so let's see. I kind of want to go here. I like these 2 rooms. You know, you risk it for a bit of biscuits. You get a card, you see what you get. I can make this requirement of 9 in one go. I'm going to do that. So we exhaust the card. We are now in, maybe. Now we're risking for biscuits. If I want to go up again, I have to go 10. I draw 1 card and see what happens. Come on. I have an enemy to fight. Didn't really want to right now. It's an A class enemy at least, so it's quite weak. That's another white, my favorite. 8 plus A is 5. Okay, go time. 4 of... it's going to attack me for 4. I'm going to attack it for 8. We were on 13. I don't know. Would have been nice to have this. Can't get it though. It's attacking me. Oh, it doesn't matter the value because damage dealt always wounds. So 5. It always wounds. It would have wounded me anyway. That's fine. 4. On to the next one. 6. Again an attack. It's going to attack me for 8. Oh, but I can finish it off. Easy. That's fine. So I'm going to exhaust my 6 to do so. That's dead. I got no reward for that, unfortunately. I don't think I passed it. I defeated it in 2 turns, did I? Or did I? I did. In 2 rounds. Because this is the second battle round. Which means I get this card as a reward. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't get it as a reward, actually. I get it as loot. So it has to go here. I can't put it on the side. That's the differentiation if you have loot or reward. Okay, onwards. I can't go up now. I can't discard to 10. That's a shame. Oh, I could. Yeah, no, I can. I can ready all of my equipment cards. This is probably a bad idea. So these are all refreshed. I say this is a bad idea because I like to have strength potions when I go into the boss room. Because the boss will always exhaust a card at the start of each round. So 10. I need to pass that. So that's queen I'll do. Okay. Draw 1 card. Come on. Curse cards. Discard highest loot. And I don't have anything to mitigate that. My highest loot is the jack. That's gone. Curse dealt with. I think I still get to draw a card here. If I'm doing this wrong, someone let me know. I think I can, because that doesn't count as a card that I've drawn. Loot. Oh, what? Yes. Take that, dungeon. We get the loot straight back. Okay. Ready for battle then. It's the only way I can go now. I can only go to the right. We are boss time. Let's see what we have. Oh, nice. Nice low level boss. Normally when I end up here I get like a king or something. This is a level C boss now. So that makes it 9 plus the 15. Okay. So 24. And it is a white. I don't like whites because they have this extra ability. And I've had a lot of whites this game. So at the start of each round, exhaust one equip. So I'm going to do that straight away. Actually, I tell you what, I don't mind whites actually, because normally when I have a boss battle, they're one of these, like the ghoul, that can heal itself. That's hard, trying to defeat a boss that can heal itself. I've done the exhausts. We're readying it. It's going to attack me for 8, and it can only be blocked with a single equip. Oh, I'm going to get my deadly riposte. So I'm going to defend myself for 8. It's attacked me for 8, defended. And I get to damage it now for 5 because of that. That brings me down to 24, 19. At the start of each round, exhaust one equip, so I just have to exhaust straight away. So I have to rest now, I can't do anything else. So I hope this isn't, oh, that's quite high. So I have to rest. Again, there's nothing I can do. So I'm resting. And it's attacked me for X, but damage dealt always wounds. So I think I just take the card. Hey, happy with that. That's nothing. We are very good. Next one. I'm doing good on cards for a change. I don't know, maybe some games I just go around the map too much. Attack 8 can only be... Oh, so first I have to exhaust one equip. I forgot to do that. It doesn't say highest equip, so I'm going to exhaust the lowest equip here. Okay. And 19, I can't finish it off in one move. So I'm going to block it again for 8. Oh, I think I did a mistake before. I think I forgot to refresh a card. Well, we do it now. Well, we do it properly now. So it would have attacked me for 8, but I've blocked it. I'm at 19, so we reduce that down to 14. Interesting, that would have been a parry anyway, so... But we made use of this ability, so I get to refresh one other equip. I'll refresh the one I just exhausted. That's the end of that round. Next round, King, the rank. It would attack me for 13, but everything does wounds. So I forgot to exhaust one equipment. Sorry. What are we on? 14. That's a shame. And I can't defend against it, so I might as well just attack it and see where we end up. Yeah. Ooh, no. 14. That would bring me down to 8, and I would just get another wound. If I did 8. So I'm not going to do the 8. I'm going to do the Queen. Which is, again, 12. That brings me down to 2. And I get to refresh cards? Yes. I like this. I like this tracker. I get to refresh 2 cards, so I can refresh the Queen I just used, And I'll refresh to 7. We might be in danger here, but I have this card if I need to. 5. I'm okay with that. That brings me to 10, 14, was it 17? 17. That's fine. King is gone. On to the next round. Ah, discard one item. Okay, get rid of Lucky Crystal. And still setting up for battle. Diamond, block 8. If not damaged, exhaust size equip. Ah, but if it's blocking 8, have I exhausted my card? I don't think I have. Well, it's fine, because I can exhaust a card for the boss. I'm going to do a defend. I'm going to defend it against 8. Because when I block it for 8, I do 5 damage. That kills the boss. And I get to refresh my eyes real quick. And that is the game. I have won. I like that. The boss is gone. Its battle card is gone. I get this. Definitely take it as loot. If it's the last thing, take it as loot. Don't put it here. Or definitely don't put it in your equip. You won't get points. And yeah, that's it. I've won. Barbarian, I like it. So we got Queen. Where did I see Queen? 6. This is 6. 2 8s. 7, 10, and a Jack. Let's give that a little total. Oh, and I forget about this always. This gives you 2 points for any card left here. What did I say? 52, 54. Good game. Okay, so yeah, that's 52 Realms Adventures by Postmark Games. I'll be putting a link down in the description below. Again, it's a really nice one. You just print it yourself, deck of cards, and you're ready to play. You can use anything for a token. It can be a coin, it could be a button, it could be anything at all. The game's really cool. I really like the variability. Every time you sit down to play it, there's more maps. There's 2 maps at the moment. There's more maps on the way, more characters on the way. Yeah, really good, really cool. Do check it out. I've been Christian from Board Game Beans. You've been you. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a lovely day.